Oh, wow. Rooted. Deeply rooted. Indigenous Soul. I see na loo-guh. I am cedar tree, and so are you. When our Creator made us, He made sure He planted us in the law. When He was molding and forming you, He rooted you in purpose. He rooted you with wisdom, understanding. He made sure you had everything you needed. Not something, everything. He made sure that you were whole. That you were put together properly. Your vibration is extremely set apart. So set apart is sometimes misunderstood. But that's okay. Everyone wasn't rooted like you were. Everyone wasn't planted like you were. That's okay. You have to understand, must understand that your purpose is different. You were created for a higher purpose. Because the Most High Himself, the Creator of all, formed you. He did not form you in fear. He did not root you in delusions. He rooted you in everlasting abundance. So the fruits that you provide will also be everlasting. When they look at you, they see something different. When you begin to understand nature, you begin to understand your place in all of this. When you see the trees, you know, some people, they just see a tree. But when you see a tree, you see Hawa. You see the set apart energy of creation. Vibrating in natural form. It's no wonder why, when it came time for us to separate, where did he tell us to go? Did he tell you to stay in the city? Where specifically did he tell you to go? He wanted you to be purified. Our Creator wants nothing but the best for you. If he didn't, he would never bestow his law in you. Not the law of any man-made school of thought, but the living, breathing law of nature is what formed you, my autochtons, Hawa Israelites, tribe of Hawa Yuda. You are Asina Lagu. You are cedar tree. Let's understand form for a second. Let's sit back and analyze what we see, what we hear. Everything around you that you see and hear has a purpose. Why would our ancestors call themselves Asina Lagu? Let's dive into it for a second. When you look at a cedar tree, what do you see? Do you just see a regular tree? Or do you see something greater? Do you see something that was formed for you? Formed to help you? Formed to be a set-apart blessing, a set-apart energy just for you? For your understanding, for your protection? Let's analyze the properties of the cedar for a second. We're not in no rush. We take our time over here. Things may fall, but we stand straight because we are rooted in the law. We are rooted in actual reality. So when things fall around you, you must not be dismayed. Anti-inflammation, antiseptic, diuretic, muscle toner, longevity, protection, anti-aging, antidepressant, aids in hair growth, aids in the protection of you. Asina loo-guh. Asina loo-guh, I am. Asina loo-guh, you are. Let's take those properties and let's analyze them and let's juxtapose them to yourself. When you become the law, when you become the law, what do you become? Protected, everlastingly. Protection. From what? From all unrighteousness. From every snare that wants to separate you from the energy that made you. Because they have no power over you. When you vibrate with what made you. Purification is a process. That sometimes may hurt. Sometimes you might not want to do it. Sometimes you might feel like, God damn, why it gotta be me? Why I gotta be going through this? You look at everybody else around you, they're out here having fun. They're out here doing what they want to do. They're not going through the problems you're going through. Good. Because when the shit hits the fan, they're not going to have what you have. Everlasting abundance. So yes, you have to be tested. Yes, you have to be tried. How do you get tried? How do you get purified? You get rooted and you get planted. Because when you're rooted in security, when you're rooted in protection, you cannot be moved. Everything you produce has the law in it. So everything you produce is for the good of the people. For the good of those around you. For your tribe. This is a tribal vibration. And our Creator is a jealous Creator. wow. Someone's in agreement. Yeah. He's jealous over his seed. And if you come in between that, the Creator and his seed, the seed that is vibing in the law, the seed that is following the commandments that were given to them, the seed that is not ashamed of praising their Creator openly, do you not understand what would happen to you? You have not seen punishment until punishment has been bestowed by the Creator himself. So my people, there is no fear in this. Because you have the protection from the highest, from the most high, from the set apart energy of creation. So you should have no fear, because you are rooted in the law. And for you to be properly rooted, you have to be tried. A hole has to be dug. For you to be planted. Because when you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else but up. Asina loo-guh, you are. Asina loo-guh, I am. The protection that the cedars have given to me, I will give to those that are around me. I hope that you do the same towards me. I hope that you do the same towards the people that are around you. Trees of purification. Not just trees of purification in this human realm, because we understand that this 3D dimensions that we're seeing right now currently is not the only thing that's out there. We understand that when Adam fell, he did not just fell from the garden. He fell from a state of perception that allowed him to see more. Because if I'm not mistaken, right now in this current moment, we only see 1% of the light spectrum. What else is out there that we're not seeing? What properties of the tree we are not looking at? What properties of us we are not seeing? Let's think about it. It's not for me just to tell you. It's for us to vibrate to. We understand that we have protection through all dimensions, all vibrations. When you become Asina loo-guh, when you tap in to you, and you are the law. You are rooted. You cannot be moved, because the Creator of all put you there for a reason. To be a sounding board. To be a tree of protection, walking through wherever you are. Whether you're in Alaska, whether you're in New York, whether you're in Cali, whether you're in some part of Europe, whether you're in South America, doesn't matter. The law is abundant. We come back to the Creator only. The one who breathed his ruach into you. Only. That's when you become set apart. That's when everything you do has the Midas touch. Everything you do turns to gold. Because you have been purified. Because for you to be purified, you had to be rooted. So the toils of this life, of this space and time that we are currently in, which doesn't really exist. It only exists because of our perception. Because you have a soul inside of you that needs to rise. And for it to rise, it has to be put through something. So to anyone who's ever planted anything, whether it's I don't know, any tree, any fruits, any plants, anything. You put soil mixed with minerals to allow it to grow. Now that seed, that sprouting seed, at first might not like it, but then it crosses over into realization. Oh yeah. We remember the indigenous vibration. It crosses over into realization that it's being put through something for it to become a better form of what it was. Because you are not separate from who you are going to become. You are a Sina Loo-guh. You are purification. You are everlasting abundance. When people see you, like damn. This motherfucker, excuse my language, excuse my French, this motherfucker can do all that? You're damn right. You're damn right. You haven't even found out the half of it yet. Because who I serve is the all, the whole, Hawa. The energy giver, the energy that separates, that purifies, that destroys anything that comes in between the righteous energy of its seed. Our Creator wants you to grow. When our Creator sees you, He does not want you to be living the life that you're living. Our Creator wants you to vibrate in everlasting abundance. And that abundance comes through trial, comes through a purification process, comes through a seeding process. Understand that you are here for a higher purpose. You are not here to be at the bottom. You are here to lead. You are not here to be cut down. You are here to flourish. You are here to be a beacon of righteousness. A sounding board for the energy that made you. Because you are the example to those that don't know. You are the sprouting seed. You are a Sina Lagu. Vibrate in the law that you were made in. Not something that is separate from you, but something that is you. You are who you are becoming. Do not let the situations that you are currently in define your state of mind. Because you are sprouting. The toils of this world have buried you for a reason, for you to rise. Like the everlasting ether that you are. The everlasting energy that you are. Asina Lagu. I am Asina Lagu. You are. Be one. Brethren.